Part 3, ceramic friends. Sorry about the difficulties getting phone calls while I'm trying to film. Not quite good. So until there is a way I can shut that off, we continue on. And I'm just going through and kind of going over those lines. And I'm going quicker than I normally would just for demonstration purposes because I don't know when another phone call is going to come in. I was saying before that some of you are going to like to reinforce these lines and others of you will just want to keep that ghost image. And either one is good. You don't have to go over with the needle tool. I'm just showing you as an example on this side to do so. But again, it brings up these little burgers, and you'll have to come in the next day or two and repeat this kind of little exercise in order to get rid of all those. And it just creates a cleaner, nicer look. So if you take the time, it's well worth it. Some of you will be patient enough to do so, and others will not. And again, that is okay. But just saying that the needle tool gives me a little bit of a rougher edge. I'm going to try doing it just with a ballpoint pen and see if that gives me a cleaner. That's actually going to give me a wider line because it is a little bit wider. Not sure I'm okay with that, but I'll do it for this particular section. I really did widen that up. So I might want the pen for other areas. If ink gets onto the clay, do not worry. Again, 2000 degrees will take care of any ink that is left over. And by the way, if you find an ink that actually stays after 2000 degrees, please let me know because you and I can become millionaires and market the crap out of that to ceramic people who would love for that ink to stay. Okay, so let me go ahead and do a few more. Obviously for the little hearts, I'm going to want to use the pen tool. I may end up actually digging that material out so it's like a divot. Sometimes I do that on things depending on how I'm feeling about the overall design. If it needs that little, and that basically, that just means that the glaze is going to pool in that area, which depending on the glaze that you choose will create a nice effect. So go through here. So you can see the difference between kind of that ghost image and then using the needle on that and going back through. Now, if you do decide, just be wary that you'll want to go back in over and over. Sometimes the thicker line from the pen is better for that. Sometimes not. So you will decide what you're more comfortable with. Does not matter to me as long as you are happy with your piece. Oh boy. Lots of cleanup on this one. But one thing I'm going for on this is that I want to keep my design in the panel itself, and then I'll choose another one that's related, possibly the other side of the heart or other things I'll wrap around and continue on this panel, and then that way there's a continuation of the design that mimics its a flow that continues on all the way around the cup. Okay, some people actually put textures on the handles. You can do that. I would just be careful as you approach that, because you could misshape your handle, and then that could be cause for great amount of crying, and we don't want crying in ceramics, please. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know in class. Have a great day.